And just like that, the Sportiest stream is back. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sportiest stream. We have an LOS Champs 1v1 tonight. We are in week 2. No surprise that we're back here though, for LOS Champs, because of course we are. We're always here for LOS Champs, and especially the one circuit I seem to have on the stream a lot. I'm happy to be here again with LOS Champs. This is, again, if you guys don't know, Season 6. Our first North American matchup for LOS Champs this season, which is surprising. We've had 2 LOS Champs matches already this season. Both of them are from EU. This one's from NA. It includes a player that we will know quite well. Representing Infamous Thieves, it is the Stinging Shark of Alyssa B. The other side, the Bloody Stumps, which is Doodle Bob's team, which it's probably a name you don't recognize that well as Doodle Bob, but again, you guys have. But again, he was here recently for twos. Most recently, it was 2v2 for Doodle Bob on the Bloody Stumps, as when he took on Floofy Strikers back in when the Skyward series was still around. That was over 470 days ago, though, so a very long time ago. But it's back again for the Bloody Stumps, obviously, though. This is for 1v1s. Taking on Alyssa B. Alyssa, last time we saw her, I think, was 1v1s as well. Last season, when she took on the Yakuza in week 2. That was only a few months ago, but still trying to kind of take her hand in 1v1s. It's not an easy playlist, that's for sure. Both these players are 0-1 right now. It was Alyssa B who got a 3-1 loss in week 1 to Hello It's Me. Bloody Stumps got swept by Team Savage. And we've seen right now in Tier 9 of this 1v1 circuit. I believe this is High Diamond. I want to say it's High Diamond, Tier 9. In LOS Champs. Actually don't know exactly what rank this is, which I really should, but I don't know exactly what rank this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like maybe mid High Diamond, I think it is. Something like that. Here we go. Tier 9 is 794 and below. MR of 749, sorry, 749 is the highest MMR. Again, in ones though, is that the rank tier actually is 149. That is actually platinum. That is lower rank than I thought it was. I have seen a good amount of diamond players in one, so maybe that's what it is. They must be higher divisions then. This is, sorry, mid-platinum, the highest. Apologies there. I am wrong on what rank this is supposed to represent for the season. As again, Sting Shark taking on the Bloody Stumps. If you haven't seen earlier today, we saw an incredible upset. It was Underwood Wolves Lunar Legion who won the game 7. Took down Evolve Astra. Of course, for us, we got the Stinging Shark and the Bloody Stumps, and actually both these players have already said they want to get into this match earlier rather than later. So Alyssa B is in, Doodle Bob 44 is in, and that means that we should get our best of 5 underway. Again, this is week 2, but these players are 0-1. It's going to be a great series night to end off what has been a great night already. See how this series goes as well. As it is the Singing Shark and the Bloody Stumps. Kind of fun that they have their names like that. But it's Alyssa B who will be on the blue side for this matchup, and Doodle Bob on the orange. And yeah, we have not seen Doodle Bob in well over a year, so what a return it is for the Bloody Stumps, man, as he's gonna get that one popped over Alyssa. And that is goal 1. The Bloody Stumps in this series, but one of these players is gonna get their first win of the season. And we have not seen either of these players in so long, though. I know both of them would love to show up on this stream, but for now it is Doodle Bob. Lead. He is the favorite in this matchup. Alyssa, I think, is considered the lower ranked player, but in ones itself, one more does usually tell who's going to win, but not always. There are a lot of playstyles in 1v1s, distinct playstyles. We've seen people like Ignition Ziggy, who bring in such wild, unexpected playstyles that they do find ways to work. His playstyle was so aggressive, so demo heavy. for his division. It's the reason why he, I believe, won actually last season, even though we didn't get to see him in the playoff bracket. Just again, a great player. I know he's, I think, back again this season in ones, but he's in, I think, one of the higher divisions here. As Alyssa trying to find the net. Doodlebob will get that clear there. Still only one goal for both these players. It feels like Doodlebob running on very low boost consistently here, but Alyssa running on weaker positioning here, as now she's used all her boost. He's going to have a tough time getting that ball out, but Doodlebob's actually helped her here. As he's now whiffed on that shot. Like a lot of panic here from Doodlebob as he is consistently getting ran into here by Alyssa, who has no issues. Trying to keep Doodlebob away, but these challenges from Alyssa, very, very direct. Whereas the Doodlebob hasn't tried to change things up as Alyssa, is she going for a long run up here? Really wants all the power on that shot, but look at another demo here. She is not afraid of those demos. Now she'll look on the dribble. Doodlebob ahead. Oh, what a flick! Alyssa B with some beautiful car control. Oh my goodness, that run must have been surprising to Doodlebob for Alyssa, who's been so good at, so spacious and allowing a lot of space to her opponents. Just cut down that angle so quickly. And it is Alyssa who will take that one and tie this game up. It's going to be a very low-scoring battle here as Doodlebob. Oh, they're both waiting for the other here. Doodlebob does have boost. Alyssa will have a very tough time and not a very good angle here, but it's another whiff from Doodlebob. And Alyssa's not going to mind that one. That's about as easy as they get. Again, Doodlebob feels like he's so panicky right now. I don't know if he was expecting a shot or what happened there. So, hello, Krusty. How are you doing in chat? Hello, Krusty. Well, you're doing well here. Alyssa B, who, again, part of the infamous Thieves org, she used to be on Uncaged Gaming before that organization disbanded. In fact, actually, I was on Uncaged Gaming for a short time. Got to see them back when Indie Gaming League was still around. Shoutouts to that org as Alyssa nearly make it free. Oh, Doodlebob's just own gold. Oh boy. Another one for Alyssa here as goals just keep falling through. You're supposed to be sleeping. Well, Krusty, what are you doing then? If you're supposed to be sleeping, go to sleep. I saw you were casting Alyssa and I had to tune in. Oh, well, that's very sweet of you, but if you have to go to sleep, go to sleep. The VOD will still be up, don't worry. Though honestly, I'm happy if you want to join and watch. I don't blame you. Great match. This is a great match. We have actually, again, we've seen Alyssa in 1v1s before. She has not won on this stream yet, though. They're still looking for her first win. On the contrary, I believe Doodlebob has won on this stream, although last time he was here, he did not, as that ball was going in. Oh, it's gonna, it is gonna roll in. No way, it's still in. Oh, Alyssa's gotten it out. Oh, that was a panic situation for Alyssa. As Doodlebob still, I don't know how on earth he didn't score on that. It was right there in front of him. This match is very, very entertaining. As Alyssa, no, she's going for the ceiling. I thought she was going to go for a ceiling shot for a second there, but turns out she is just trying to push it downfield, but only up by 2. She really can't take that kind of risk. As another block for Alyssa, does get the fake on Doodlebob. Net's wide open, no boost for Alyssa. Now she has a little, just needs to roll it in. Oh, I think she tried to go for a fake there. I don't know what that was. That was open for Alyssa. Just couldn't get enough power behind it. And she will, oh, she'll have to back up on this. Doodlebob should be able to, will be able to score. An answer here from the Bloody Stumps says, Alyssa there went for the boost and had to pay the price. By the way, if you yourself want to compete with other 1v1 players of this type, you can compete in LOS Champs. If you want to compete against some of the best 1v1 players in North America, the BJ Solo Series will be running its 3rd event on the 30th of this month. If you want to compete up there with some of the best players in the world, or I should really say, yeah, I guess they are some of the best players in the world, but some of the best players in North America. BJ Solo Series. And one of the people that runs that event is, that's another goal for Doodlebob. He'll dunk out Alyssa, who, I mean, she's had reason to be pretty calm in this matchup, but When you're only leading by 2, that is a lead that is very easy to come back from. As again, she just takes her eye off the play there. So easy for players at this rank to just look at only the ball. So easy to get caught doing that. As you progress in ones, you're going to learn actually that the one thing you don't want to look at constantly is the ball. Want to look at the player in front of you as Alyssa. It's open. She's got boost. Doodle Bob overcommitted. Alyssa B. Bang! That's going to be another one. And the stinging shark will make sure she takes the lead, although that was not very consistent looking. It was actually, it almost looked like she was going to miss the net there. And she's not won on this stream in its history. She's played 1s and 2s on the stream for LOS Champs. As that touch is going to get away from her. Doodle Bob, can he transition? No, Alyssa B will be able to find her recovery. Not a lot of boost here. That ball's awkward. Alyssa, she won't have it, but neither will Doodle Bob. This time running low here for Doodle Bob. He'll maybe get another chance on this. Alyssa has to watch out. He almost ran right into her there as 10 seconds remain. And Alyssa's giving herself up on the play. Doodle Bob, oh, he hit it high, and he's got to catch up to this. That touch will not favor him, and it will be cleared away. Alyssa B will win game number 1. Oh, thank you for the raid, Pasca. Welcome in. Nice to see you there, my friend. Alyssa B with game number 1 to herself. Only a 1-goal difference, though. She'll be happy with that start, but it won't be the kind of start she wants. She wants to do a little bit more. It's one thing to take a game off an opponent in ones. That does happen relatively often. It's another thing to do it consistently, to take games off your opponent. As that means we'll head into game number 2. But reminder, both these players are 0-1, so someone's going to get their first win this season. Alyssa B. Hope it would be her. She's already off to a good start. She did take a game off her last opponent, so she has done this already, but about taking games, not just a game. Any player can win a game against someone. It'll take the top players to win multiple games against the same people, as Doodle Bob will get off to a great start there. Alyssa on low boost. That's one of the things she's had issues with, is whenever she's on low boost, to recognize that she wants to play aggressive, she wants to play up close against someone, but when you have low boost, it's one of those things where you just have to be able to find the time and just leave and get that boost. And at this level, with the amount of car control that that some of these players do have, it is something that you can be caught as. Doodle Bob will get another goal in a very similar way. Once again, Alyssa on no boost, and once again, she wants to play close. She wants to challenge this, but without that boost, Doodle Bob is going to win that challenge. As I said again, Doodle Bob, I believe, is the favorite in this matchup, so letting him get a big lead here will almost certainly allow him to get his confidence back, because that should be another kickoff that Doodle Bob can shoot straight off of here. Oh, but he's missed the boost. Alyssa, who has already proven she does not mind going for dribbles. Here's another one. That flick, it goes nowhere. And she'll actually take the boost away from Doodle Bob. Has given him space, but he's not done much himself with it. Alyssa, off the back wall, awkward for Doodle Bob. He will be demoed out of the way as Alyssa. And her very noisy car engine, that is... I don't think that's the Octane engine, I don't know what engine that is, but... very noisy as... oh, Doodle Bob just does not let her be. No pun intended by that. Nope, I didn't mean a pun when I said that. That's on me. That's going to be another one in for Doodle Bob. 3-0 right now inside the first minute. For Alyssa, who relies a lot on having a good defense, this is not the start she needs. She can come back from this, but now we're just seeing Doodle Bob. I think he's warmed up a little bit. A little bit more, I think, of what Doodle Bob would expect from himself. Now he'll miss another boost. He's had some issues doing that as Alyssa. Oh, that's nice. Gets right around Doodle Bob. He was fully expecting her to go far post, and she went the exact opposite way than that. Oh, that's a nice touch there from Alyssa B. Right behind the Lady Stumps. And that's her first of the game. As another kickoff win for Alyssa. Should be able to get the boost off of this one, but has to be careful. Doodlebob potentially could have actually gotten a couple boosts in for the demo there. You see a lot of players go for that. Alyssa now has to give up a little bit of space, but she will win another challenge. That net is open if she can angle this. But she has some issues. That shot's high. Oh dear, that recovery isn't very good. That follow-up recovery isn't much better. She will escape though. As Doodlebob once again struggling to just recognize where he is on the field. Alyssa, she will take this one back here. She mishandled that first touch. Well, Doodlebob is going to come in for that challenge. Alyssa recognizing she doesn't actually have to jump for that. Now again on no boost, but Doodlebob with another missed challenge. Alyssa, oh, she missed it! Oh, my goodness, did you see her? She's laying in that net. Alyssa B, that is gotta go in. Doodlebob will look to counter. Missed his chance. Alyssa B with another big clear. And again, I'm surprised. This is a very close matchup. Quite intense, honestly. With both these players getting so close to that net. Still, it's been a low-scoring battle as Doodlebob. Great shot, Alyssa. Turned in very slowly. It's been it's been an issue for her. She just takes her time to try to get these challenges. But when you're on defense, it's not about trying to line up for these challenges. Sometimes you just have to go for it. Recognize where the play is going. Just a bit too slow when it comes to getting to those challenges. And that's what's costing her on defense here. On offense, it's just shooting accuracy has been her biggest issue this game so far. As Doodlebob will get that block. Will not get the boost, however. Alyssa, going all the way back. She had full boost. Now she'll hit it over the bar. I want to see her control that ball a little bit more. One of these touches from her, she's just running full speed into, and when you go like that, you may get the power, but you won't get the pace. As another insta-challenge, Alyssa, recognized by Doodlebob. And while she has gone for this a lot and it has worked off, it doesn't work when Doodlebob has control like that. Really, the only thing you can do in that position is fake challenge. Alyssa doesn't go for it, it's very easily recognized by Doodlebob. He'll lead by 4 as we're heading into the final 2 minutes of Game 2. And for Alyssa, well, the good things she's done in Game 1. And Doodlebob has provided a response to that. Alyssa, overall, needs to be able to just rely on a little bit more consistency on her defense as Doodlebob with an open net. And Alyssa, there's going to be a lot of things she'll look back at this game. That is saying if she doesn't win this one, which doesn't seem like likely that she'll be able to make that comeback. There'll be a lot of things she'll look back into in this game and realize that she didn't do right. A lot of it came down to her challenges just being a bit too slow and a bit too telegraphed. Again, she'll be a bit too slow to that play. That ball is right in front of the net. She will not have this one. Again, on no boost, Alyssa B just has no options in front of her. Again, it comes from a slow challenge. Just saw that sidewall. She waited under the ball. I think she was hoping that she could catch that one, but when Doodlebob is barreling in on you, you just have to go for it and prevent him from going for it. The reason he's so confident for going into challenges now is because he realizes she just waits a little too much on these 50s. Really, the major thing I'm seeing from Alyssa B, if she just able to just be a little more confident going in for that, for those 50s, for those challenges, you can beat Doodlebob. I mean, it is very doable. But with what we saw in Game 1, almost certainly she can repeat that as she gets around him there. That's the confidence we needed to see from Alyssa B. Well, let me talk about how slower challenges are. That is smart from Alyssa B, and that's her making her adjustments. That is a much faster challenge, a much more aggressive challenge, and one that she's willing to just go straight into. That's the kind of aggression you need to see if you want, or Alyssa B, if you're making those adjustments. But Doodlebob, off the kickoff, unable to score Alyssa. Let's have time here, but Doodlebob, once again, not letting her wait as it will be bumped away. Now sent to defense is Doodlebob. Alyssa, and a lot of boosting, just get down to that corner. She will be forced to go to the retreat as Doodlebob. And one more touch on this one. He's hit it well wide of the net. And it will be Alyssa. Gonna make it free. That's a beautiful shot. Will counter against Doodlebob. And the Stinging Shark is pulling it closer here. She is going to need a little bit of kickoff help, but she is allowing this game to be a lot closer than what it was before. 1 point being down by 5 goals now. Put down to 4. A kickoff will help her. Oh, but that won't help. A double jump at the wrong time. Not going to have the exact timing that she wants to get to this one, as that pinch well over the net, but Doodle Bob is forcing her to challenge him. He won't get to this one, Alyssa. Oh, she needs to use some power slide there. Doesn't utilize it. That's going to cost her her offensive chance, and I think it's also going to cost her this game number 2. Doodle Bob will even the scoreline on the series. 1 game each as time will tick down here. And able to recognize and really play fast, especially not in the air. Doodle Bob has succeeded. They'll definitely be looking for a lot more of that as we will move into game number 3. Win will go for Doodle Bob as Alyssa B caught on a few challenges where she just wasn't fast enough. But with a game behind her, now it's time for her to make those adjustments. We know she can do it. And I think that's what should be pretty scary about this matchup. That Alyssa B and Doodle Bob can both make those adjustments. On. As here we go. Back into the matchup. This is game 3. Again, Alyssa B had a performance where she's going to need to just up it a little bit more. And what we saw from her last game, still consistent from Alyssa B, which is really what's important for her. You can be consistent and Doodle Bob isn't. She's got these games. Doodle Bob proving that he's got a bit more control in the air. It'll be of the utmost importance for Alyssa to not let him do that. As Doodle Bob will win yet another kickoff. What Alyssa does have is she's unable to collect those boost pads off the kickoff, which will allow her space, although this is not going to help her out. Doodle Bob saved by Alyssa B! Oh, what a pinch off the corner. Huge block for Alyssa B. That will keep this game tied for now. As Doodle Bob, I don't know if he can believe that she was able to get to that in time. So he'll just go for the shot. Alyssa bouncing. Oh, she didn't exactly have the best jump for that. It was a bit of an awkward hop there from the ball at the end of that play. It was, but she has been able to get there as now she'll put the pressure on Doodle Bob. He's misplayed there. Alyssa in the corner. Doodle Bob, can he hang on to this? Not entirely. Alyssa, oh, she's gone straight into the corner there. I think she was hoping for a downward bounce, but it didn't come to her. Doodle Bob now will go for a play of his own. This one's in front. Alyssa, though, denies the chance and will convert the other way. Over a minute has gone by, but it's Alyssa B who'll take on a battle between these two. But from her net, Alyssa B waited, and the chance proved itself from Doodle Bob. Tested her on her aerial skills. She said she had her own and could do whatever Doodle Bob could do, and well, she's definitely done exactly that. A great clear of the goal line will allow her the time to get that first goal. First of what she'll hope to be is many. Doodle Bob, his dribble. Looking, I think, for like a bounce dribble there. He didn't exactly control that second touch so well. That's a bad bounce for Doodle Bob. Alyssa's gonna take it. Oh man, the luck of the gods are not happy with Doodle Bob. That is a horrible bounce. It could not have been any easier for Alyssa B off that play. It was a great challenge from her, but man, Doodle Bob's going to be taking that bounce. Could not have gone any better. Or any worse, I guess, for him. We'll go again here. No boost for Doodle Bob. Alyssa comfortable to let him have the offense. She trusts that she can save his shots. As I said again, she's been pretty reliant on her defense, although, ooh, that's not a very good turn. Neither is that from Doodle Bob. He will make sure that shot goes wide, but a little bit of a sweaty situation there for Doodle Bob. We'll still have the ball as this time straight in on net. Alyssa. She won't have this shot easily, but it is still in front. Does get the play. It's off the bar, though. Doodle Bob will challenge this as Alyssa needs to turn. Oh, she turned the wrong way! Alyssa B turned, but way too late. Did she get turned around? What happened over there? That's just the wrong direction. I don't know what happened with Alyssa B. Was the controller disconnect? Oh, that is bad timing. Doodle Bob will get his answer. Now with full boost. Oh, that first touch needed to be better. He wanted, I think, a little hop as well. Another setup on the bounce dribble. Instead, he has used all his boost. Alyssa. Pop. Flick. Goal. It's another one for Alyssa B. And again, she has shown some very good ground control. As long as this ball stays grounded, Alyssa B is the better player. Again, Doodle Bob seems to win in the air. Alyssa on the ground. At this matchup right now, it is a ground-based game. Alyssa B is winning it. But it is only half of the game so far. It's only a 2-goal lead for Alyssa. Doodle Bob. Careful there, the Alyssa B bumps coming through, and you saw that coming. She will delete him from the players. She's going to make sure she gets that boost. Goes back to defense. I think she'll want to go to the air for this play, though. Oh, she won't want to go for the ground either. That is a very slow start. Doodle Bob, recognizing it, just waits. Patient play from Doodle Bob as now he'll shoot. Alyssa B with another great save on the goal line. This is one she's got an aerial for, and she will. Doodle Bob on nothing. I was hoping that she wouldn't challenge that. He was trying to, allow his aerial superiority really take control, but he never had that there. As now, I'm going to wait for her to challenge. Alyssa B did not let him, and that's the fake challenge that Alyssa B hasn't really gone for yet all this much. The series is, she almost got demoed there by Doodle Bob. In fact, she still has the ball. Doodle Bob's out of the way. Alyssa B will dance this one in. She is taking control. Doodle Bob with a little fake shimmy from Alyssa B. And she is now up by 3 as we are nearing the end of Game 3. This is for match point. Unlike the last series, this is a best of 5. A much shorter matchup. And in many ways, a very close matchup as well, but this game's starting to get out of hand for Doodle Bob. Alyssa B, who has not won that many kickoffs. She's been very low on the kickoffs most times. This time it will help as Doodle Bob's jumped a little too high. He has been winning most of the kickoffs, so if there's any way to come back, it would be through that. Oh, but he hasn't won that kickoff either, Alyssa. He'll take this one, and she is kind of running away from Doodle Bob here. She won't be able to run away forever, though. Doodle Bob still has it. Alyssa needs to get back. Doodle Bob in front of the net. Alyssa won't be able to get to it. And there's still a minute to go. Doodle Bob has the ability to do this. Again, a lot of it's going to come down to how that kickoff rolls. Because Alyssa B can waste time when she has that ball. But playstyle is one, honestly, that naturally allows yourself to do that. Plus, Doodle Bob will take the boost there. Alyssa, unable to challenge. Doodle Bob has the net, takes his time. That flick off the post. Alyssa, oh, she won't need to worry about it. That second shot was poor. And Doodle Bob, that needed to go in. At this point in the game, when you're down by 3 goals, when there's so little time remaining, you've got to score those chances. Alyssa, not paying attention. That ball is out to the sidewall here. She has no boost in her tank, but she may not need to worry too much about that one. Doodle Bob having his issues. As Alyssa with another clear, just trying to get that ball as far away from the net as possible. Another whiff from Doodle Bob, wasting precious seconds off that clock. Alyssa B with that clear and that outplay. Doodle Bob will keep it, but he won't have his time to get that comeback. Alyssa B of the Stinging Shark of Infamous Thieves is 1 game away from taking it down the bloody Stumps. She is on match point. Another performance from Alyssa B where she kept it grounded and kept her defense strong. 5 saves in total. Her defense showed up where it didn't in game 2. 1 win away from taking this series. Yeah, in this match. We'll see game number 4. As these players shaping up again. Alyssa B, 1 win away from getting her first win of the season. Her first win on this stream as well. And she's been here, I think, 2 times before. not won either times. But this could be a first, and it would be a huge milestone as well. Go into game number 4. So here we go. Chance for Alyssa B to take this series. We do go to Yotope Coliseum for game number 4. Doodle Bob wants that first strike. It took over a minute last game before Alyssa B got the first goal. He doesn't want to have that amount of time in between those goals as well. He wants to get that on the board early, wants to get it soon, but Alyssa B quickly capable of predicting and stopping his challenges. She's actually going to challenge early here on Doodle Bob. Without any boost, there's not much he can do to keep her out. As always, got to be careful. She's going to take that boost from him. Doodle Bob with nothing to work with, but oh, Alyssa's going to give him space. She has no problem with him pushing up here. She likes that open backfield, and it's exactly what it is right now. It's open. Oh, that shot's gone wide. And the follow-up won't be there. Have to take this one away from Doodle Bob as just waiting. Doodle Bob again on absolutely nothing. She's again left that play right into her net, but Doodle Bob's respecting her defense, as he really should be. She has shown that even though her defense is a little uncharacteristic of a one's playstyle, it is one that she has actually worked with quite well here, that been able to sit in net and get those saves. And most players and ones are going to go for shadow defense. She goes for a much more goal line based approach. Against Doodle Bob, it is working. Again, she had 5 saves last game, as that's a miss from Doodle Bob. Nets, oh, she's missed it! The net was open for Alyssa, she just had to wait under it. Oh, that is a bit of panic there from Alyssa B. Still, somehow, no goals this game. Doodle Bob, oh, he's missed another one. Alyssa, surely she won't miss this time. She won't. It's gonna be a goal here. We've had almost 2 minutes of gameplay. It took about a little over a minute last game. This time it takes almost 2 full minutes for Alyssa B with the open net. One goal up against the bloody Stumps. Alyssa B, the stinging shark of infamous thieves. Build on it here. Doodle Bob. He'll win that 50-50. Oh, and Alyssa doesn't have that one! Great shot from Doodle Bob. Alyssa B did not respect his abilities there. He is going to make her pay for that. Just goes straight for that shot. There's another one on this game. The bloody Stumps do answer. Oh, he's actually delayed his kickoff on that one. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but Alyssa, oh, does outplay Doodle Bob there. She is going to have to go back, though. I don't see her staying with these 50s for very long. Doodle Bob, is he going to the sidewall? Oh, no, he's going to go for a shot here from long range, and Alyssa wasn't ready. Doodle Bob, 19 boost, cannot put it on. And Alyssa B, it's a race to the ball. Doodle Bob will win it. Alyssa B, not able to get enough boost pads to keep up. Oh, where is Alyssa B? She's nowhere to be found. The net's open. Doodle Bob will walk it in. And Alyssa B, that is an overcommit of the highest caliber. That's going to cost her dearly. She was in so much good control this game. But that is a mistake you cannot make. Doodle Bob, I don't think he even realized she had overcommitted until he noticed. Until he looked down the field and saw her nowhere between the ball and the net. As he'll, ooh, he got faked out there by Alyssa. Alyssa B with the wide turn on that challenge. Oh, and she stopped herself under that net. Don't really like that she did that. I would have liked to see her continue. Go for the 50-50. She can win it in that position. As Doodle Bob, oh, he didn't get it there. It's open for Alyssa B. She has answered back. And again, Doodle Bob with another unfortunate whiff at a very bad time. That one he'll want back, because that one was much simpler than he initially thought it would be. I think he thought Alyssa B would pop it, but that never happened. This game is tied for the time being. Alyssa willing to take more of the boost from Doodle Bob, as she's got to be very careful because he's going to be right behind her on this play. Again, it's what you would expect the players at this level to do on that play, to go for that bump, to chase down their opponent, even without a lot of boost. You put that pressure on them, you force them to go back. It gives you time to collect yourself. As Alyssa now has to get this block. He'll do so, actually, very well cleared as well. Doodlebob able to do much with it, and again, he is overcommitted. Alyssa B, is that on target? It is on target. And with 80 seconds to go, the Stinging Shark up by 1 in the game that can win her this series. She'll want a few more, a little bit more comfort. This match is far from over. Anything can happen. We've seen Doodlebob rally before. We saw it in Game 1. He rallied to almost make the comeback. In this game, he might be feeling a little bit more panicked under the pressure as Alyssa, not actually challenging him here. Now she will. I was a little nervous there. She took her time to get to that ball, but I guess to be fair, it does help her that she's wasting out that time. Still only up by 1, though. Doodlebob. He's not going to score on that play. In fact, he doesn't even get contact. A tough angle for him. Does get that demo on Alyssa B, but actually that helps her out. She has boost, and she will be a net, which is where she feels comfortable. Doodlebob will have offense, but he's got to score with it. And right now, he is not near the net. Alyssa will clear it out. Doodlebob unable to get much of a handle on this one. And he will leave Alyssa B. Just gonna send this one down the field. Time is being ticking off that clock. And Alyssa B is gonna get another one. 2 goals up with 15 to go. Alyssa B knocking on the doorstep. Doodlebob misplayed it only by a little bit. It was a little mistake, but Alyssa B was ready for it. And she was 15 seconds away from getting the win. Doodlebob has the kickoff. Can he put it on net? No, he can't. It's gone high. 10 seconds, counting down the game. Alyssa B will run away, keep it out, and take the series 3-1. Her first win in LOS Champs. She will defeat Doodlebob of the Play Stumps. The Stinging Shark will take the series. 3-1, and an impressive performance from Alyssa B. And this match is hers. And even though it was a little bit of a strange playstyle to play so defensively, play in her net, obviously she had her confidence there for good reason. Series win. The infamous Thieves player. Her record is now 1-1. For another champ season where I think you only have 6 weeks to play, it's big to get those wins early. Really separate yourself from the rest of the players. Alyssa couldn't do it in week 1. Again, had her suffered a loss there as well, but she does take it here in week 2. 1v1 showdown. As again, what a match that is. Alyssa B with an incredible performance. And we are going to get a little interview. She said she would love to have an interview afterwards, so why not? It's her 3rd time on this stream, playing on this stream. It's her 1st time getting a win, so huge performance for a person who's actually been connected to the stream for a very long time. This means that her season be able to take its first win. She'll have a interesting season to go here. It's a division that she definitely is ready for. And she takes down Doodlebob. Proves that, yes, her consistency will be what will win this matchup. It really was her consistency that won this match as well. As there we go. Welcome in. It is Alyssa B. Welcome in, Alyssa B. A 3-1 series win. You have now evened your record, so 1-1 is you have beaten Doodlebob. It's the 3rd time I think you've been on this stream, playing on the stream. It's the 1st time you've gotten a win, so, and this early in the season as well. It's got to be a great feeling to get that victory over Doodlebob. Oh, she's muted. Uh-oh. Alyssa's muted. Oh, 1 second. We're gonna get Alyssa back in here. Oh no. Her mic is... There we go. We'll see if we can fix this. There, is that better? I think that's better.
Yeah, I was having audio issues.
No worries. Well, hey, at least you're here. At least you're here. Hopefully we won't have any more tech issues. But again, congratulations on your win over Doodle Bob here on this stream. And again, with it being your first of many wins, hopefully many in the season, obviously, with how you're playing, it should be your first of many. How are you feeling being able to take down Doodle Bob? Even your records are 1-1, especially with week 1 having gone as poorly as it did.
I'm feeling great, honestly. Like, it was a great game. I'm hyped. And I'm hyped to bring a win to the new organization that I'm representing, Infamous Thieves.
Yeah, as I mentioned already, you had switched orgs to Infamous Thieves, obviously a different organization. You've been the longtime org owner of Uncaged Gaming. That org obviously it disbanded, but you've joined Infamous Thieves. What has it been like joining a new organization like Infamous Thieves? Obviously, it's got to be interesting joining a new org when you've been running your own for such a long time. But
yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of familiar faces there. There are Rocket League players that I worked with from Uncaged, Sasuke, and then there are people that I worked with from MLE, from the Sharks. So it's really cool to work with people that are familiar faces.
As you said as well, again, so many familiar people, but still, obviously, 1v1s itself, it doesn't matter who you know. It really matters on how you play on the field, and obviously, you play so well.
Exactly.
One of the major things I noticed from your playstyle that's so different is that you don't play shadow defense. Your defense is goal line based. Obviously, you trust yourself to make those saves. It's a very unique 1v1 playstyle. But obviously, you showed against Doodlebob, it does have its place in the 1v1 playlist. So, what's it been like developing that kind of defensive playstyle, especially with how different it is than probably many of the peers that you have worked with?
I mean, I feel like I've also adjusted my playstyle because I don't go for as many demos as I used to. Because I used to go for an insane amount of demos. And I didn't go for a crazy amount of demos, especially this series.
And you said you go ahead. Sorry, my apologies.
Okay, no, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say again, you said you made those adjustments, you've made those changes. Obviously, though, again, your playstyle I think is very different than a lot of the peers. But again, talk to me kind of about like how it has been like developing that playstyle, especially with so many people. So many different playstyles now starting to merge in 1v1. So.
Yeah, I mean, it takes practice, and I've been getting coaching, so that helps a lot. I mean, shout out to my FM at the Sharks Cube for working with me on coaching.
You're already jumping ahead to the shoutouts section. That's usually the end of our interviews, but we might as well get to it right now. I don't want to hold you for too long. Obviously, you've got a lot of ones to go through, a lot of games ahead of you. Obviously, I'm sure you're going to be putting in a ton of practice, a ton of coaching to make sure you become the best player you can in this division. Because Tier 9 is still very competitive as the
yeah, it is.
But of course, again, I don't want to hold you for too long. Is there any last things you want to say? Any shoutouts? Any final messages? Anything at all you want to say on the stream? The floor is yours.
Shout out to to everyone that I work with at Infamous Thieves, my parents that watch the stream, anyone at the Sharks that may have been watching. You guys are awesome. And just anyone else that was watching that has been really supportive of me. I mean, I'm just grateful for everyone who's supportive. Having a great support system is awesome.
Well, it is, and that win was awesome as well. Congratulations on beating the Bob of the Bloody Stumps.
Thank you for casting the game.
Of course, no problem. Again, I'm happy to see you get a win on this stream. It felt like it was going to be something that would happen at some point in the future. It was gonna happen, I could feel like it. It's definitely been long overdue, but you got your win on the stream against Doodle Bob, and I have a feeling we'll be seeing. I'll be seeing you more throughout this season. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you more throughout the season. But for now, again, congrats on your win and on taking down Doodle Bob of the Bloody Stumps. The Stinging Shark lives on here in the 1v1 division. Thank you so much for joining, Alyssa B, and have an amazing rest of your night. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon in LOS Champs.
Okay, bye.
There's Alyssa B there, joining us from, again, representative of the Stinging Shark of Infamous Thieves. Shoutouts to her for running into that interview. It's so weird to have a 1v1 interview. It's generally quite nerve-wracking, but It was great to have her joining us, and great for all of you for joining us as well on the Sportiest stream. Take a look at that schedule of what we saw. It was a Game 7 and then a Game 4. Underwood Wolves Winter Legion wins, and then Sling Shark wins here on the stream. Again, been great seeing all of you here, showing your support, but we're going to get a raid going. Thank you all so much for joining this stream, for showing your support. Again, I was Sporty FC. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your nights, and take care. Do well. We'll definitely be live again tomorrow with more Rocket League action. Take care.